Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Traveling with Jeff. I've been asked, actually, I get a few responses to my page about hardware stores and grocery stores. And I just kind of went, grocery stores, same everywhere. But you know what? I'm going to do them both. So we're going to start in the hardware stores here, do Canadian Tire. So we'll just be walking in now and I'll show you a little bit of what they got, and we'll start with this one. So it's located in there's the mall down there, and if you look back, it's Highway 28 right there. So you might have seen my video I did of the mall. If you walk into the store, they actually have a auto department down there, and we'll take a walk down this way and I'll take you to where the seasonal. We have a water fill up station there. Bring your water bottles in and fill them up yourself, and then away you go. And here you pan around, and there's all their Christmas stuff. So this is where they have their seasonal stuff. They usually just load this place up. You know, in the summer you've got obviously all the summer stuff, lawnmowers and everything. And they keep a lot of stuff in the same area. What I mean by that is lights are always seem to be down at this end, you know, because silver lights in the summer and everything. So you just put the Christmas lights here. So obviously I'm not going to walk down every single aisle, but let me just show you. See the decorations that they have. All the sorts of different lights and strings of lights and more lights here. See everybody's out in their stocking, extension cords, all sorts, vehicle extension cords. And got the bows here and all the wrapping, and you know, they got some of the Christmas stuff out, and they got garland. So, and then as you get down here, this is sort of the same place they would have for the summer. They'd have all their lawnmowers. So here they got all the snow blowers. They've got the green snow blowers, the solar powered, I guess, battery charge is what I meant to say. So down at the other end here now, and then here, sort of with the snow blowers and stuff, they have all of the salts and the different things to spread out on your sidewalks. And list here shows the prices and the salts to use. All the shovels down there. You can see like the light snow blowers. I actually got one for Christmas last year. It's just actually been really good. And they still have a few things there, shovels and a bit of gardening stuff. They don't completely swap out. But yeah, just wanted to give you an idea. I could make the video super long by going up and down every aisle, but you guys sort of get the idea of what they got here. I'll walk through the store here at the other end and give you sort of what they have all year round. So on the prairies, you couldn't have a section without hockey equipment. Boys, girls, I got everything here. Pink. Oh, the boots here. Sorry, there's skates there. Down at that end. And they've got a few winter boots here, some kids skates there, different colors. We got some hockey nets. You can see the sticks and the helmets all lined up here. We have equipment. I'm gonna get some equipment. So we got all different colors and brands, sizes. And I used to play. This is the stick, CCM. There's actually one called Canadian. I don't see it. I don't know if they make it or not. It's been many years since I had skates on. And yeah, just, all sorts of equipment. Right there is sort of a pet section. You can see they do have some hunting stuff all locked up. Bows and arrows, pellet guns, ammunition. Just pan around here. You see hunting stuff. They do have some rifles, 22 gauge, and they've got binoculars, they've got scopes, sort of all sorts of things. GPSs. And then just sort of, camping stuff. This end of the store is always about camping and windbreakers and sleeping bags and, sleds for kids there. You can see them. There's some snowboards and little toboggans there at the bottom. Metal detectors. Boots and other stuff there, long johns, slippers. So they carry a little bit of everything. I had a fellow from Vancouver who moved out here, and his family here, so him and his wife, they're my age, they kind of semi-retired, and he said, holy cow, he said, I haven't seen so much stuff. He says, their Canadian Tire back in Vancouver never had any of this. Well, for years, Cold Lake was sort of what they called semi-isolated. When I got here in the military, it was considered semi-isolated, so you had to go through a screening process to get here. But now with the highways well done, and there's 3 different ways to get here to Cold Lake from, let's say, Saskatchewan or Edmonton. Each have their own major highway, and being that we're so far away, 3.5 hours northeast of Edmonton, just a few kilometers as a crow flies from the Saskatchewan border. We need all this different stuff. So, like a small town hardware store where I grew up, they had everything. You need it. You need everything because you just can't, there was no Amazon, 25 years ago that was in full gear for you to be able to order something and have it delivered to your door. So it was stores like this Canadian Tire that carried everything. So, sure works out great. And here you can see they still got some bikes up for the summer. Pack them up on the roof there, kids' bikes. So, workout equipment over here. And this is sort of, on this side of the store, is sort of the tools. So here's some hunting coats and stuff, but we're now getting into the tool section, and as I walk down to the end here, we'll come into the automotive, and they actually have their own entrance for automotive here. I think they got 4 or 5 bays, a lot of automotive stuff, and yeah, so they carry everything. Like I say, the typical little hardware store. So plumbing stuff, household, kitchen, and door handles right here, and there's gaskets, and there's some looks like fan belts for different things. Washer fluid, piping, furnace filters. There's car stuff, wax, and different things for the car. So, and then here's some, floor mats for your car, some fenders. Sort of here at the end is I'll just pan around down here. You can see the oil. So way down there, so all the different types of oils, and you name it, 2-stroke, 4-stroke, vehicle oil, synthetic. And there's some straps and stuff you need for your car. And you sort of come down to this area here and more specialized stuff. So here you can get, I'll just pan down here. I'll walk down this way and then show you the other end. So you can get all sorts of filters and stuff for your car. They've really expanded this. So it's kind of a, I guess, a popular thing that they decided, oh, okay, well, let's stock it. But they do that every so often. They'll just switch something out and have lots of one thing and reduce it and get more of others. There, down the road, you can see batteries at the end there. Jerry cans. You can see the desk down there at the end for your automotive. More automotive stuff. You can see, I'll show you, they got tires here and got a machine here. You can look up the make and model of your vehicle, find out the best tire. Sorry about that, I kind of hit the wrong button to cut myself off, but yeah, and they got different hubs and light bars and so forth. This is sort of their beige little waiting room right here. Door there that leads to the outside. So what did I tell you? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bays in there. So that's pretty much it for Canadian Tire. Well, again, I didn't want to walk up and down every aisle. I didn't want to take up too much of your time just showing you the hardware store. But I mean, if you're moving out here, you're visiting and you go, oh my gosh, if I need something, where do I get it? Well, this is one of a couple stores. We have a Home Hardware, we have a RONA. So I'll try and hit those as well, but I'll see what the length of the video is. Again, I don't want to have a stupid long video. All right, well, thanks for coming out to Canadian Tire, and we'll move on down the road. Well, I just wanted to add one more thing here. Is that leaving, I should have mentioned when I walked in, so you can get Christmas trees there, but this area here in the summer is packed, absolutely packed with plants and trees and shrubs, and I mean packed. I'm not talking hundreds, and I'm talking like it's loaded. You can't explain. I've been to ones in the cities and nothing compared to how big they have it here. You can see they got some of the leftover dirt and stuff that doesn't get hurt, wood chips and so on and so forth. So in the summer, yeah, this is just loaded. This is where I come usually, here in Walmart, to get a lot of my stuff. So just thought I'd show that to you, and if you walk to the end of the parking lot, you're not far away from Tim Hortons, so you can grab a coffee. All right, everybody, so sort of the second hardware store after Canadian Tire is Home Hardware Building Store, and I'm going to go in and ask permission. Just kind of a nice thing to do. My gimbal really isn't working all that well for me right now. So yeah, they actually have a big yard here. I'll just quickly do a quick tootle over here and take a shot, and then I'll have to reset my gimbal because it's not following with me. Yeah, if you can see back there, so you would go into the customer service counter and get what you want. They'd give you a sheet 2 sheets actually, and then you would drive around to the back side and yeah, get your stuff. They help you load it. So let's go inside here. All right, now that I got my gimbal sorted out, simple button that I had to go look up how to use. So there's the hours there. Closing on Sundays for the winters. So let's go in and take a look what they got. How are you? So same sort of thing here. They got a little bit of everything too. The store's not as big as Canadian Tire, like probably a third of the size. But they still got barbecues here, tools. You can see the shovels and windshield washer fluid. So they carry just about everything Canadian Tire does. Like, again, just a bit downsized. You had bird seed there, and they sell hot tubs. They sell snow blowers. I'm looking at upgrading my snow blower, so I'm gonna go look at that. They got some household appliances and stuff here. You know, little barbecue ovens, and every once in a while I find some good deals here. See some vacuums down here at the back. They got some, like I say, a little bit of appliances, a little bit of everything you need. And the store is separated in different, they have a paint section way down there at the end. It's electrical and plumbing, and so this is all housewares, some pots and pans, and on the, if I kept walking straight there on the other side of these snow blowers, is that's more of hardware. So got it on that side of the store. Yeah, so I just talked to the general manager, and he said not a problem shooting. He said you just go right ahead. So again, it's always nice to ask. Most people don't have a problem with it, but I'll just kind of pan around behind me as I go down some of these. Actually, you know what I'll do? So I'm going to walk down the end here, because they do have a nice selection of fireplaces and stuff like that, right? So the carpets. So here's a few utensils I have. Utensils. Oh my gosh! Appliances, washers, dryers, stoves. Stoves are here in front of me, and you can see they got cupboards and that over there. So they do have all types of flooring. And they got some sort of kitchen demos there. I can pan around. I'll kind of go that way a little bit. Yeah, so continue on to the flooring, and fireplaces there as well, carpet. So it's kind of a, you know, if you wanted a kitchen and you wanted something like this, it just gives you the ideas. I mean, they don't carry absolutely everything here, right? But they can get it in. That's the thing about it. You can shop locally and they'll order it in for you. See all the nice little quartz surfaces they have there, and again, more ideas of different types of quartz you can get. All the different appliances, fridges, washer, dryers, stoves. Yeah, so here they also got the ice melt for sidewalks and driveways, and I actually have a nice little paint section here. This is probably the go-to place that we come to for paint. And you can shake it all up right here at the counter. You can do all the color matching, and we bought our shower here for when we redid our one bathroom, because they had nice selection of different types of showers. I think it's very similar. We got something like this one right here. Stand up and sinks and all the caulking for it. Pan around here, they got, you know, all the sinks and taps, all the different types of shower heads. And a little further down here, you got the toilets. And this sure comes in handy, I tell you. This liquid fire, our sewer line, the main line, because I think it's 150 some feet from the house to get to the back alley where the main sewer line is. And if you don't have water constantly running through there, it will freeze up. So we use that liquid fire, and you can let it sit for, I don't know, an hour or two, and you can just all of a sudden hear this grunk. Yeah, and you go down here, they have a nice little lighting department. Got electrical department here. This is where doing some work in my shed. We've got the plug-ins and everything. They sell space heaters here if you're just looking for a little space heater of some type. They got a whole bunch here. Wiring. Bought all my wiring here. So they actually have quite a selection. Again, furnace filters. Good to have. Swap them out every month is what I do. First of the month. It reminds me being the first of the month. And they still got a few solar lights here, kind of tucked away in the corner of the store. But I mean, you know, people will still use them, or especially when they go on sale, they'll pick them up. And yeah, so all the lighting here, all this pan up, ceiling fans, and all sorts of things. So here you got all of the MDF boards for trim. You got different types: joined, hemlock, maple, oak. So they have a lot in store, and again, they have a big area out in the back that they don't have it here. They probably got it in one of their warehouses. Here they got doors. You can see all the different types of doors. Let's walk down to a few here so you can kind of get an idea. Lots and lots and lots. Yeah, and all the different siding you can get here. Basically get anything you want. So they don't have it here, they'll order it for you. So shop local. Even though they're big companies, but you know, it's people working here that we're helping. Store's busy, they're busy, they have work. And there's some asphalt shingles and different colors you can get. There's the different brands they carry, and yeah, so they have tons of stuff. And we just walk down a few aisles and tools. So I see that aisle is Milwaukee, and there's DeWalt. And tools there. And some more Benchmark stuff. There's some windows and all sorts of things. So again, all the nails and screws, fasteners. There's some rope and string that you may need it for. Looks like some flashing. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you can see all your security hooks and some stands, and doorware, security wear, gate hardware. They have it all. So yeah, if you're in Cold Lake, check out the Home Hardware. It's as you come into town on the left-hand side, you basically can't miss it. So the first store you'll kind of see is RONA to the right, and Home Hardware is just a little bit further down, like equivalent of like 2 blocks on the left-hand side, in behind Kia. So, all right, we'll head off and go down to the next place. And on to the last hardware store. Here we are at the south end of the city at RONA. If you look down Highway 28 there, as you come in, there's the sales. Welcome to the Cold Lake. So RONA is right on this end. And Home Hardware, they're just back there. You can't quite see it. You can see maybe Kia there. Napa, they're just in behind there. So they're right close. So RONA also here too has a lumber yard. See it back in there. Pan in a bit. So same thing, you go to the actually the cashier here. You go to the cashier and you just tell them what you want. They'll look it up, they'll price it out, they'll print it for you, and you just go over there. There's a little hut there, and the guys will come out and meet you and take the sheets, and they will get your stuff for you. So let's go into the store here and I'll show you what RONA has. All right, so I just walked in the front door here, was chatting with the manager and cashier, and see all the flooring that they have. They have lots of options for flooring, and you can see a lot of the stuff here. So they do have a little garden center here. So obviously they have a little backyard. They have more stuff in when the weather's nice, but they have their nice little supply of stuff here you can get. So the no seeds and solar lights and grass and weed and feed, and pan over here. You see the garden hoses they still got here. This section's heated, so it's a nice little place to hide it till the summer comes. And barbecues and smokers, and again, they got a little bit of everything here too. Shovels, and we'll pan around and go back out. Oh, there's a pull. That should be pulling instead of pushing. And the same as Home Hardware, they got their own little paint section here. People walking by it. And yeah, they got the shovels and ice melting. I know I bought some here. Oh, here we go. Pet friendly. So I have a dog. Neighbor's got a dog. Neighbor across the street's got a dog. It's nice to have that. Over here, yeah, it's their paint section. Right there. Moment, but and then you go down here. They got stuff for tiles there, like Home Hardware did. Different tiles and flooring, and then they have a couple little tables here of probably returns, just odds and ends on sale, clearance or salvage. Yeah, final sale, no return, sold as is. Some people probably return stuff, opened the package, meant, oh, that doesn't work for me, and brought it back. So yeah, and they have a wide variety of stuff here too, and the same as a lot of places nowadays, right? To order, they'll carry a bit of it here in house, but you need it, you got to order it. And they can get it in. It's really quick. I think it's either coming from Edmonton or Saskatoon, Regina, so it's almost like next day, 2-3 days down the road type of thing. And yeah, they also got cabinetry. You need kitchen cabinets. And they got sinks, and there's the tile over there, quartz. You can pick that if you like. And there's some toilets to walk by. Piping, there's some insulation. Used that to wrap a water tank. I used it to put a bit around my furnace in my rental house. There's some furnace filters there. Walk down here. They do have a tool section down there. I'll walk by there. That's sort of on the way out type of thing. But they got windows, and there's doors here we're coming up on. So if you need some doors, and I think they got more here, yeah, some more doors here. Just pan behind me, show you. They got a section of ladders. Come down here, and then they usually have some outdoor furniture. This is where they would have more of it here. You see right now, of course, for the winter, they only get so much. So I kind of like this gazebo they got here. I like that idea for something just like that to put over my RV. And then when it's not in there, it could easily be just a cover shed put in my lawnmower and other things. Customer service desk down there. So tools and stuff. You see, pan around again, and there's that gazebo. And there's toolboxes and yeah, so table saws and all sorts of things. So hammers and drills, and they got this is sort of what I like about any of the places around. They got a nice selection of power tools, and so between Milwaukee and DeWalt, and there's the customer service area, and that's pretty much it. There isn't really. This is one end of the store. Pan back there, sort of to the other, a garden center down at the end, and that's about that. There's more stuff on the back wall there, and well, that's it. I think I've covered a brief overview of all of the stuff in the store and all three stores. So hit that like and subscribe button, and if there's something you'd like to see, drop me in the comments. I'm trying to catch up. A few people have actually commented things. I will be doing grocery stores here, so you can kind of get an idea of what we carry, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.